You know what? It might honestly be faster to go to Thornfelt Swamp and then go back to the Jinzo tree from there. Because that way I can just go back to the beginning, crawl back through there, and then I can just make my way up real quick. I would suspect, anyway. Ow! I actually got hit by one of those things. Son of a bitch. Yeah, how about you get out of my way, sir? See, look, the other tree entrance is right there. There we go! Alright, so let's go hunt down this last frickin', Let's hurry up and go hunt down this last power-up in here, and then I'll just go hunting down for the other ability cell. I'm missing, what, 2? 1. Oh, I know where it is, too. God damn it. Wow, we really do not have much left to go after. Shit. Alright, well, no problem. I'll get it soon. Well, anyway, welcome back, everybody, to what I hope is the last bonus episode of, well, Let's Play Ori and the Blind Forest. This is your host, BMJ406. And, ow. Well, yep, here I am. Trying to, hunt down everything. Because, well, I want to feel like I completed everything. So I'll take my time to slowly and hopefully do just that. I should probably save before I end up dying in here. Just in case. I doubt I will, but you never know. I'm pretty stupid. God damn it! Stop that! Okay. Yes, thank you for the soul link, damn it. Alright, so now I have this. All that's left is to get the stuff in the Blackroot Burrows. There's probably a light burst. There's probably a torch I have to hit with this move. I just had to figure out where. Once I do that, I should be golden. And as soon as the game decides to load me actually teleporting. Alright, but yeah. So this is probably the last episode. I may as well go over the last of the console generations I feel like talking about for this retro gaming discussion board I've created. If that's what you want to call it. Okay, so I want to go there. Maybe dig in the water. There might be something in there. Otherwise, I just gotta look around. Okay. Anyway, yes. The last console generation to talk about is, well... Is that technically generation 4 or 5? I forget. Because I think NES is technically part of generation 2? Either that or 3. I don't frickin' remember. But either way, yes, the generation talk about today is the Nintendo 64 generation and the PlayStation 1. Oh yeah, Sega Saturn was there too, but we don't really talk about that, unfortunately. But yeah, the N64 PS1 generation. What people from my time would probably consider one of the best eras of gaming. I know as far as I'm concerned, it's probably my favorite, but maybe not everybody will believe that because, well, yeah, it was also a very weird time with a lot of polygonal graphics and all that crap. But you know, there are a hell of a lot of goodies. 3D gaming got pushed forward thanks to that generation, where the previous one with its 16-bit graphics, just, you know. Why did I dash into that? That was dumb. Maybe there's something more to hit here. Let's see. No. Still need to figure out what the heck is up with this one. Is there like a peg for me to pound or something, or like another torch for me to light? Feels like it could be a torch, but I don't really know. Then again, why would that help? All that does is close that, so that's not that helpful. What is it here I need to do? I can't tell anymore. Son of a bitch. I think it'd be something in my view, but I just don't know. Maybe it's something up higher over there. And again, looks like that's all territory I'm unable to reach. It's just there. Can you leave it alone? God damn. This place to be an asshole. I wonder. Will closing this gate lead me to something? Doubtful. These are just used for gates. Not like they're actually used for anything. And yet, I can't dismiss the possibility that there's something over here I just haven't found. Because look, there's definitely something down here. But how? Because as far as I can tell, there's nothing I could get over here. There's no, like, other item or object or something like that around here that could possibly give me anything that could lead me in there. There's a path somewhere here. I just don't recognize where it is. Oh my god! Oh. I thought it was the tongue of that thing for a moment. Okay, that does kill it. Alright. Shit! Not. Can we time warp while I figure this out? I just need to get this off my mind. I wonder where it could be. Because unless I'm crazy... Oh my god, there is a path in here! Oh, shit! I think I found it! It's a giant underwater chasm. Jeez. So that's how you get to that. I was saying, it felt like it was wrong going the way I was trying to go. Well, it goes to show you. I am not a good critical thinker. But hey, at least I got another ability cell. That's the last one of those. But I didn't find everything in here yet. Really? What did I forget in here? Blackroot Burrows is still missing one thing. I wonder what it is. Because I don't see anything that looks like I'm still missing something. Oh, man. What a pain in the ass. By the way, let me do that just to make sure I don't die on my way back. Okay, anyway. Now I found that, and I can finally get it out of my mind. So, the PS1 Nintendo 64 generation of gaming was definitely one I treasured a lot. I had both consoles, after all. And, well, like the stupid Nintendo fanboy I was, I preferred playing on my N64, so... Yeah, you can probably guess which console I prefer. Well, not to say the PS1 didn't have its great classics. With Sony starting to come to the console business thanks to, you know, some work with Nintendo in regards to, well, CD-based video game media. But unfortunately, Nintendo went with Philips for the Philips CDI for some business dealings, and it sucked. It was terrible. It really, really was. Oh, Blackroot Burrow is actually super big. What am I missing over here? I still don't know. But yeah, either way, that console generation was a hell of a lot of fun. Because, I mean, you got your first 3D games with Crash Bandicoot, Mario 64, Spyro the Dragon. Final Fantasy moved on to being on PlayStation consoles. That's really where all the RPGs were, because unless you had Paper Mario, there's pretty much nothing RPG-wise on the Nintendo console worth caring about. So, yeah. That's about all there is to say for that. Yeah. A lot of the shooters came around to the PS1, or... Well, actually, I guess shooters were kind of coming off the PCs and starting to get big on consoles, mostly thanks to GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 for being one of the first, like, easily accessible console shooters. And whoo boy, what an experience it was! For those that played it, no, well, it hasn't aged gracefully, but hey, still one of the most fun console shooter experiences, especially of its time. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think anything is, well, nothing from that era came close in regards to console shooters. Although, PS1 did have some magnificent titles like Metal Gear Solid and stuff like that, which, even though I've only played the GameCube remake, which some people say is worse because of all of its crazy cutscenes, which explains Metal Gear Solid 2, I guess. Now I think about it. Well, yeah, I would say it's still the standout experience to get from the PS1. A lot of PS1 was just more being similar to the Sega Genesis, being the cool kids' go-to console over Nintendo. And yet, well, had a lot of fun sports titles, interesting shooting titles. Metal Gear Solid was the one experience from the PS1 that really was a wow moment. And it really influenced a lot of how storytelling in games is done. I mean, it's a little manic, that's for sure. But even then, there's no denying that Metal Gear Solid 1 is still a very solid experience. Even just from a storytelling standpoint, which, poof. Did you forget you need to dash through that? Oh, fuck! Well, I feel stupid. Oh, God! Time warp! Is it up there, perhaps? Near the ancestral tree, maybe. Yes. What the hell is the point of this part of the map, then? God damn it, all I had to do was come up here. Man. Waste of my fricking time. Jeez. Well, at least I found it. Turns out covering the map is part of it, too. Well, then again, I should have figured it was. Okay, well, either way, all that's left is Mount Horu. Getting the stuff there, including the map, which I realized I still did not get. And then we're good. Now, let's go finish that off. Oh, shit. Right. Forgot how this section worked. No problem. I'll do it right this time. Okay. Anyway, I was talking about, Metal Gear Solid 1, right? Yeah. PS1 did have a lot of awesome games, and it did have a cool image about it, so, you know. There was a lot to like. And yet, Metal Gear Solid is still the standout. Whether you prefer the modern ones or their heavy storytelling, thanks to Kojima, or prefer the pure simplicity the first one brought without having the story be absolutely insane, which, you know, is a good reason to, you know, appreciate the story of the first game. I only have the remake to go by, so I have no idea. But, still, as far as I'm concerned, Metal Gear Solid 1 is easily the standout of the PS1. At least in my personal opinion. Again, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Ape Escape, Parappa the Rappa. You have a lot of stuff from the PS1 that was really interesting, to say the least. Well, did you have to die in there? That's my question for you. Did you have to die in there? I just want to get wherever that light is. Once I find that, I'll come back out. But I have the feeling it's up here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright. So I had 6 extra ability points. Nearly 7. But yeah, the N64, well, if you're a platforming nut like me, there's so much to look into. Because, I mean, oh yeah, we got another good title from the Super Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country. Yeah. All 3 of them. Although most people only look at the first 2. The third one's still pretty good. Then again, I haven't played that one, so I have no idea. Regardless, though, there are still plenty of platformers on the N64, especially the golden age of Rare, with all their games they've been making. Got Blast Corps, Killer Instinct is another good Super Nintendo fighting game. Oh god, I didn't expect it to be so dim. That was weird. You have, Well, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Jet Force Gemini, Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is a very unique experience in itself. Like, it'd be hard for me to name, well, I was gonna say it'd be harder for me to name a bad game. By Rare, during the N64 era, yeah. The worst game they probably had for the N64 was Jet Force Gemini. That was still amazing. Well, I wouldn't say amazing, but it was really good. Damn it, they killed me off. No, I gotta get that little ability thing again. Son of a bitch. I gotta stop wasting time like this. But still, the only RPG fill you had was Paper Mario, because there was also Quest 64, but that game, oh, that game was absolute shit. Dang it, anybody who thought the contrary, I'm sorry, you're nuts. Quest 64 sucked. Both games had a lot of exclusives, though. Like, the N64 was more powerful. It could do better graphics than the PS4, but I think because the PS1, excuse me. Yes, the N64 is more powerful than the PS4. Yes, that is correct. Wow, I haven't heard a more ridiculous thing in my life. Now, that being said, yes, just like the PS1, a lot of the N64 games, particularly the N64 games, haven't aged super gracefully. Still, there's a lot of good to come out of that little cartridge-based console. The last cartridge-based console for a good while, actually. Because, well... Yeah, because, well... There wasn't a lot of others coming out that were cartridge-based. So I think they were all pretty much gone at that point. Yeah, where is that map segment? That's the one thing I still need to find. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Where is the real question? Maybe it's in here somewhere. Yeah, look at that path. Ow! Yeah, maybe it's down low over there. Yeah, that could be it. Let's try that. I can't think of anything anywhere else it could be. But yeah, I really love the N64. If I had to pick my favorite game for that, oh boy. Oh, wow. A little hidden corridor over here. I see. That would have been good to get on the way up. But I never noticed that. Yes, I got the last secret. Huh! Found all the secrets. And now I get the last map stone put in. Ow! Master of the Forest. Visit 100% of the map. Nice. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised I survived that. Well, now I didn't. Well, I still want to turn that map stone because that's another achievement. After that, we'll be done exploring. Let's go after Kuro one more time, just for the hell of it, really. Yeah, I mean, look at another list of timeless classics from the N64. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, what was considered the best game of all time for a good while. Super Mario 64, the first great 3D platformer. Sony had a few, but not quite like the Nintendo 64 did. I mean, obviously. Like I said, for platforming fans, N64 is the way to go. Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64. There are also plenty of 2D platformers for it too, believe it or not. Well, there we go. Last mapstone fragment. Completely worthless now, but there we go. That's the last mapstone done. World at my feet. Oh, let's go after Kuro again. I guess we'll end this LP there. I guess we can look at the custom artwork, too. Cool, another ability point. Hey, guess what I can't use? Ah! Ooh. Look at that nice fall. Yes, beautiful. I have mastered everything. What's the point of any of this now? It's like a waste of time. Bar indicates how much spirit light ore he collected. Gain more ability points. Is that even helpful for anything at this point? But whatever. Actually, you know what? Let's not go after Curl. Let's go look at the concept art. May as well do something different. Because I don't think there's a different ending to the game. I could check that on my own time, I guess, just to make sure. But I don't think there is. This would have been an achievement for it, I'm sure. But anyway, yeah, here you go. You can go back to the main menu like that, and bam. There we go. I found everything. I feel satisfied. Anyway, here's some concept art for you all to look at. You're going to appreciate some of the art direction of this game. Them enjoying themselves in light and, well, normal times. The tree, some of the environments. You see Curl in the background over there. The forest being completely decimated. I wonder if this is Misty Woods. Just a lot of beautiful artwork of a lot of the scenery they did. This game really does look nice. But anyway, if I had to pick my best game for the Nintendo 64, there's Ori, by the way, if you couldn't tell, and Naru. If I had to pick my best game from the Nintendo 64, it's tough. Probably Ocarina of Time, in all honesty. The adventure game it was for its time is freaking legendary. So, yeah. Yeah, if you want to look over these, the early beginnings, interaction concepts, enemy concepts, I guess you can look those up in your own time if you have the game. You can find them. But yeah. Just to finish my things, the N64's best game was probably Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. No Metroid game for the system, unfortunately, but there were so many games. Kirby 64 was another good 2D platformer. Actually, yeah, let me go after Kuro again, just to make sure. I'll skip it if nothing happens. But, yeah, the N64 had so much I just love to death. So, yeah, N64 is my favorite console as well. And, well, the Nintendo DS had a few remasters of it, as well as the 3DS. Got your 3DS remaster, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, all that stuff. As well as Mario 64 DS. There's a lot to that little console, just like the PS1. Some of the best days in gaming were from those. Alright. Let's go over the ending one more time while I'm thinking about it. Where's a good Sherpa when you need it? What the hell am I talking about? Whatever, let's go. But yeah, I love my N64. It's probably my favorite console of all time because, well, I have a lot of game memories on it. Well, just the games themselves in general to me were just incredible. I never had as much fun with gaming as I did with the N64. Although, I will admit, the GameCube came close. Those eras are so recent, though, I don't really feel like talking about them. Oh! That was close. So, yeah. Look back at some more old school gaming if you can. Because, well, there's definitely some goodies amongst them. It's just being able to appreciate them for what they are. Like, yeah, they may not always be as good as, well, what we have in modern gaming, but, you know, that's a lot of timeless experiences to help gaming grow into what we have now. And, well, kind of the theme I've been going with for this game. I see a game like this with heart that really, well, yeah, it shows that I feel like there was more heart in the old school gaming, but, you know, stuff like this is still really good because, well, if you have to put a lot of emotion in the game you're making, then, yeah, the game can be a very memorable experience. When the developers have fun making the game as well, you know, instead of just having to meet a lot of criteria to be a AAA game, just trying to make a game that's inspired by your own vision. Something I've always appreciated. And, well, I'm hoping the next generation will bring us back to another golden age of gaming. Because, honestly, to me, the previous generation of gaming was honestly one of my least favorites. Because it was just so many remasters and remakes and, you know, a lot of by-the-numbers cinematic games were always the big ones. Like, there weren't a lot of unique gameplay experiences from the last generation, if you ask me. Don't get me wrong, there are some good ones. Every console had them. Xbox One had this, Sunset Overdrive, and Gears 4 and 5 for people that still care about those. The Forza games got on the rise again, especially with Horizon. Oh, man. The Racing Sim, I think... Racing Sim, Microsoft still has down on Forza, whether you like it or not. Sony has all their cinematic third-person masterpieces. God of War, Spider-Man, Bloodborne, although that's from Software. Still. Ratchet and Clank remake, although it's not looking as great as it used to for some people. People loved it when it first came out. Now people look back on it and it's like, the story doesn't feel right anymore. But yeah, there are a lot of fun action games on both, and Nintendo's being Nintendo as always, so you know, whether their consoles are doing well like the Switch or poor like the Wii U, they're always making their freaking masterpieces, like the freaking, yeah, Mario 3D World, welcome back, by the way. We have, you know, Breath of the Wild, which was on both. We got, Metroid Prime 4, please come out. Still got some nice Kirby games. Still got your, well, Pokemon on Switch finally was cool. Well, the Wii U was absent of Pokemon. The HD remasters of Zelda, although I was saying the remasters were too plentiful. Still, the GameCube ones being remastered were nice, especially as they improved on Wind Waker. Like I said, there are some gems in there, but overall, a lot of the, like, standard frame of gaming is just bland to me. Like, there's so many third-person action games. That's like what almost everything is. That's why I'm not into a lot of the Sony stuff, personally. A lot of it feels the same. And I'm not into, like, all the, like, games that play out like movies. I just can't. And all the open world stuff is also kind of obnoxious. That every game tries to be open world now, because that's what everybody does. It helps increase the gameplay length. Everything being open world is amazing. Well, look at a game like this. It's a nice, contained, concise world. Then again, an open world 2D platform makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. If somebody did that, I would be confused. Like, how can you make a 2D platformer open world? That makes zero sense. I'm sure some crazy person's tried to think of it. I guess that's what we have roguelikes for. If anything, indie studios, like, this is arguably an indie effort, have been somewhat the best of gaming has been for the past few years. Like, honestly, last generation was the rise of the indie studios. Harkening back on some of the old school classics, as well as just trying to craft unique experiences that are shorter than a lot of AAA efforts. It makes it feel a lot of short but sweet experiences. Oh, can I not skip the credits? Okay, so nothing changed. I wanted to see if anything changed, but I guess not. Sorry for this episode being so long, but, well, collecting the last of the items took longer than I thought it would, and I still suck. So I guess you can't skip the credits, huh? I was hopeful. Not screw it. There we go. Alright, so the ending doesn't change. That is the ending. Alright, at least there's no secret ending for full 100%, but still a very memorable experience for me. Oh my god! Oh, I guess that's to say you completed the game at 100%. Uh-oh. Did I not do so? Uh-oh. I probably should have watched the credits then. Shit. Fuck, gotta time warp the credits again. Okay, back to the credits. Sorry, I just may well sit through this just for one last time anyway. Anyway, to go back to my thoughts. This generation of games has been poop. Whoa. But, you know, I'm hoping with... Also, I guess performance of games haven't been great either. Resolutions have been inconsistent, frame rates have been inconsistent, like, I don't know. Things were a lot purer back in the day. Back when gaming wasn't like a super big piece of media. Now everybody's trying to cash in on it. It's starting to feel a little, well, like I think I said bland. Yeah, bland. There's a lot of bland games coming out. They're gonna be good bland, but they're gonna be bad bland too. Like, you know, a lot of EA games. Sports games have gotten bland as hell, because EA does pretty much all of them. And well, when there's no competition in those, the sports games just start to get kind of dull. But it depends on your preference for that. And well, a lot of third-person action games. Everybody saw how much everybody loves Dark Souls and how successful Bloodborne was on PS4, so now everybody wants to get on that front. Trying to be like a Dark Souls game, trying to make you move and dodge roll and all that shit. Try to slash and look for your openings. It's a good form of combat, but if every game is being like that, it's just obnoxious. All I can say is, I'm hoping for more variety in the next generation. With better technology, I'm hoping that we'll get there. But now everybody's pushing for 4K resolutions. I'm probably not going to advance much more. It's still going to be around 30 frames per second or inconsistent frame rates, even with your ray tracing, with your natural light source creation stuff. Just, the more technology's evolved, the more gaming's been like, I don't know, people try to push one way or the other without trying to come up with a good balance for frame rate and resolution. That's another problem. Performance of games has been all over the place. And for all we know, maybe Stadia is the way of the future. Oh, I'm sorry. That hurt me a little. Although, every person in gaming has a different stance. Some people prefer the old school day of gaming, just having a plug-in console to be able to play the controller in hand. Some people like the evolution that VR is taking with some of the PC and PlayStation games being developed. Some people like the online infrastructure Xbox is providing for allowing a very online-reliant experience. Although, because of the way internet speeds are, that future is probably a good bit off. But it's a future to look into. And well, the gaming front as a whole, the games themselves are a whole different matter. With so many genres, so many of them feeling dated and well, a lack of creativity for some, I guess. Even some bad games have been shown in the best of lights because they've tried different ideas from what anybody else has done. With how long gaming's happened, it's really hard to innovate. Gaming itself is about to go down the shitter. Jeez. You know, if we're talking about the history of the greatness of console gaming, it's really just come up to me saying, well, current game days suck. Current games are terrible. No. Man, I really am becoming an old man. Back in my day, we only had a controller in hand. We had to go through the game in an hour without save points. Yeah. Old school gaming is not as great as you remember it. I said, it evolved. And unfortunately, it seems like the evolution of gaming has stopped. That's more or less what I'm trying to think of where I'm at. Gaming's evolution has kind of stopped. It's more like hit a standstill. But well, there's always a diamond in the rough here and there. Whereas a bunch of games that feel exactly the same and play the same, you can enjoy them, but once you've played one, it feels like you may have played a lot of them. And unique experiences like Ori and the Blind Forest. It's nice to have a smaller scale game. And I think it's something that some developers are starting to understand with how much indie developers have evolved. The smaller studios creating small games that aren't released at full $60 or $70 for what's being made. It's a nice shorter experience. It can leave more fond memories than just playing through a game for 50 hours that you paid for, well, $60, or if you wait a few months, $20. I paid $5 for this game, and it was like $20 or $30 when it first came out. I wanted to say 40 actually, and then it dropped to 20 after a couple of years. All I'm saying is I really like this game. It's hope. It's games like these that inspire hope in me. There is heart in gaming left. That some of the studios out there are trying to create beautiful games like this that aren't all about third-person action or anything like that. It's more just taking simpler gameplay ideas and crafting a unique experience around it. How reflective I've been. I enjoyed my time with this. I'm sorry this episode got super long, but I had a lot to talk about. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks like I didn't with the credits, so I wasted my time. God damn it. Well, that's enough for this. I'm happy to play this game finally, and it makes me look forward to doing Will of the Wisps someday. God, I can't speak English. So what's next for my channel after this game? Well, I do have trilogies I'm looking to finish. I finally finished off the Ace Attorney trilogy, and while I'm working on finishing off more of the Mario and Luigi games at least. There's still 3 other trilogies I've been doing annually pretty much that I need to finish off. May as well get started on that next time with one I started on in the middle of last year. So, yep, more of my old franchise I've been doing are coming up. I just wanted to do this game as a celebration of my past, and well, to what gaming could continue to evolve into. I need to do more Switch games on my channel. Not counting like collections of old games though. Who knows? Maybe an Xbox Series game or a PS5 game could be coming up. Depends on when I get one of those. Still haven't yet, because I haven't felt the need to do so yet. Nothing super excited me so far. But by next year, I'll probably have one. It's just a matter of time. Alright. Sorry for boring you all, but I'm done in this game. But what an adventure. Maybe next time, I'll have Kuro's young one to help me with whatever's going on. I'm trying to think if the second game's hard in this one. I don't know. But yeah. How many times I die, by the way? I really wonder. Oh, okay. I guess it just give you that image when you unlocked everything. Okay, so that's all that is. God damn me, my waste of time. Okay. See you all. Thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you guys again. I'll probably do a sequel to this game in the next year or two, if I had to guess. So, look forward to it then if you want. Otherwise, I'll just play whatever the heck's on my mind. I am running low on ideas, though. That's part of my problem. Well, take care. Bye.